I always knew who God was. I knew He created me the person who I was, but I couldn't see why God would create someone the way He created me. It has always been hard standing apart because all I've ever wanted to do is blend in. I questioned God at a very young age, and to me He was only kind to some people, but I just wasn't good enough for Him yet. Harder times came and my doubts grew more. Watching my parents struggle and watching my siblings have to deal with that was hard. Having to experience that, I started to withdraw from many things within my life. I didn't think I needed anybody. I entered public school and began to have an exposure to the secular world. Except this time, I was alone. With the thought of not needing anyone, I was out there, ready to go, trying to make the right decisions, but not knowing how. I was still going to church, but not holding on to much. I didn't see a need. I was ripped away from my church family that I had grown up with and placed into another much bigger church. I felt overwhelmed and scared. As I settled into my new life with one parent most of the time and practically another sister, I began to see more of a message of who God was. I saw God loved me and that He truly did care what I was feeling and going through. I began to build a trust with Him. It wasn't the innocent trust of a child, but a cautious, hesitant trust. I had been broken down so many times. I didn't want to risk it, not even with God. I was involved in Sunday school and other activities in our new church. I began digging deeper into what God really had to say. I always say that I have accepted Christ twice. Once when I was an excited little kid, praying with Mrs. Ross at Pioneers, but a woman who would be a crucial part to my faith in my early years and a blessing through the rest of my life. And then again when I was in 4th grade. When I prayed my prayer of salvation and forgiveness, I meant it. I gave my heart to God, giving Him my life and surrendering it all to Him. That would be a night I would never forget. Because I felt a lift of guilt and defiance and distrust, which I had been carrying with me through an empty faith for years. Before I knew it, I was faking my faith. I said all the right things to please the people around me, but I didn't believe or understand it all. But that day it became real. My outlook on life grew and changed over the next couple of years. I saw all the good things that God had created and even found good in the things that I found bad. I eventually asked for forgiveness when I finally came to terms more with my sight. I had been trying to hurt God for many years because I wanted somebody to blame for bad things. But really, I was only hurting myself. Again, my eyes were open to the wonderful world that God had created. Entering in middle school would probably be another one of the roughest things I've ever had to do. I started to have a real taste of drama and how mean people really could be. I spent a lot of my time up here in prayer because I didn't know what else to do. I had more struggles, drama, and new friends, and having to explain my sight issues to a brand new group of people. And with that came the rude comments, staring, and exclusion. But I had been blessed with so many amazing people that I met that year, two of which invited me to Power Life in my pre-algebra class underneath the counter. That would be yet another very important part of my faith journey. As I got to know the girls in my group, our leaders, and I realized I realized how important it was to be with other believers, many of which had questions similar to mine. I started to build strong relationships with many of the girls. I truly gained about 12 sisters that 6th grade year. With even more questions about God and having better tools to find the answers, my relationship grew deeper and changed a lot that year. But with even more the next. In 7th grade, we were blessed with a new lady, Sydney. She had so much wonderful guidance and inspired me to be a better version of me. It gave me a chance to really see the best part of who I could be. A light that never stopped shining, the light of God. Before Sid had talked about being the light in the world, I never thought about my faith in that way. That light is so important to me because I know when a day comes where I can't see it all, that light is still going to be visible to me because it's the light that touches lives. I chose to be that light that shines the love of Jesus in our world. Keeping that attitude hasn't been easy. With constant pain over the past couple of years, I don't know how I keep going, but I do. I just know that I don't have time to waste with the bad parts of life and getting caught up in emotions. I have now to take in all the light and color and beautiful things that God has created in this world. When I look back at what I have written, I think of so many memories. I find it amazing when I am told I am inspiring. When I hear that, I think of something I heard at a Christmas Eve service last year. Inspiring is inspiriting. God's living spirit is inside of me. And God is using me, my outlook, to touch people's lives. I think of people who have told me about their stories and how I have helped them through things even when I don't realize it, or that I've prayed for them and have helped reignite their faith. Those are the moments that amaze me. I am just a girl who is trying to blend in, but I stand out for reasons other than my blindness. I stand out because of the way that I live.